PA Country Joe, we're coming to you from the beautiful outdoors of northeastern Pennsylvania. We were trout fishing this morning and we didn't do so good, so we would starve if we didn't bring anything with us. So we're going to have a camp cookout here. One of the good things about having everything prepared for you in your vehicle. We have our adventure van here, have everything packed in at all times so that when we're out doing things, we are ready to cook, ready to make a hot chocolate or coffee, whatever we want. So we're going to end up getting ourselves some heat here. Okay, we got our heat on. We got some olive oil. And I always like to put a little piece of tape down over the lids of my containers because you end up with it all over the place. So that's just a safety precaution. So what we have here is we have some onion right here. We got some red bell pepper right here. We got some fresh garlic right here. And then we have something special. These are cinnabar chanterelles that I found last year. Sauteed them in a little bit of butter, vacuum sealed them and froze them. So now we have a treat. It's always nice when you can incorporate something that you foraged yourself into your meal. You can just hear it and smell it. So we're going to take a little bit of salt and pepper. These things from Wally World work great. They have a whole bunch of different spices in them and they're only like $4 or $5, so I like to have one of those. Oh, that sounds and smells delicious. Now we could go all the way back into town, try and find us a Burger King or a mom and pop somewhere, but where I'm at, like I said, is in the state game lands where there's a stream and I want to do more fishing, so I bring things with me. Coffee, hot chocolate, whatever I'm going to need. Today I brought with me all of these fixings and I brought myself a chunk of steak. We're going to throw that steak on there once we have these sauteed a little. Oh yeah, that is smelling phenomenal. I wish you could smell it. You should see some of the looks that I get sometimes. You know, people will be in the parking lot and they'll see me open up my truck or my van and start getting things out and setting them up, and what the hell is that guy doing? Then after a couple minutes they start smelling it and start noticing the food and they're like, that guy was smart. I'm going to sit here and eat my bologna sandwich, or I'm going to have to hop in my truck and drive all the way back into town to get something to eat and maybe come back out. That guy's all set. So we got our chanterelles, our bell mushrooms, and our onion sauteing. You'll see here I have my Bear Grylls knife. This one was my late brother's, has PMC engraved on it, so I love to take this with me and use it whenever I'm on my adventures in memory of my late brother Paul, who I loved and adored very much. He was all our hero, and I like to take this knife and keep it in with all my stuff so I can cut up my bell peppers. It has a fire starter on it. I was never a huge Bear Grylls fan, but I really liked the knife, so I had picked one up, and my brother saw that I had picked one up, so he got one too. So I ended up getting his, and I have my own in another vehicle. Great knives though. I mean, they're built, you know, you can use this as a hammer. I mean, considering it's got the holes here so that you could put it on for a spear. It is a great knife. Comes with a fire starter. So we're getting a pretty good saute on this here. So now for the big reveal, we'll put a little bit of olive oil here. And then we're going to take our steak and lay our steak down in here. Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Don't have to go crazy. Boy, I wish I had smell-o-vision for you. Now, I like to try and shop small when I can. You know, sometimes it's just the age now where you have to use Amazon or whatnot. So I ended up getting this little Ozark trail for like $19. Takes the little kerosene, the little Coleman butane cans. So far I've used it quite a few times and it works great. It has a little electric start, it has a lock to keep the canister in there, and it comes in a very small box and it packs away really nicely. Get a good sear on that one side. So what does everybody else do when they go to the outdoors? Do you pack a lunch with you? Do you too bring something so you can cook and make something for yourself, healthy and with your own ingredients? Shoot in the comments and let us know what you do when you head out in the outdoors. Do you just grab a granola bar and a bottle of water or what? Let me know down in the comments. Oh. Another thing I'll touch base on is when I do all these things and when you do your own thing, you're going to want to take everything that you brought in out with you. Do not leave anything behind. Like a lot of other people do, and you see it all over the place. Don't be that person. Leave no trace. Okay, so I think we got a pretty good sear on that one side. Let's see. Oh yeah. A little bit more salt and pepper. Spilled a little bit of onion. So in a few moments here, we are going to have us a fantastic lunch at the van. Then we're going to head out in this beautiful outdoors and we're going to see if we can catch a trout. So there you go. I'm not going to waste a whole bunch of your time. There it is. It'll be done in a little bit. And we're going to have some chow. PA Country Joe, stay positive, enjoy the great outdoors of northeastern Pennsylvania or wherever you're at. Enjoy, enjoy.